MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops
number
here.
85.
Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
McCutchen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet. When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in front.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Chalk is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Here's John Jaso now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Lifted the other way to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Ryan Braun now. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
On the ground up the middle, Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off. The home half.
Left fielder Denard Span.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Span the runner at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Span rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Buster Posey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Runner at second here with one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Man at second here with two away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. A high fastball is in there. 1-1, here it is. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers will.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Number 16, Jung-Ho Kang.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell, the next to hit.
Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now batting, Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Polanco.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Number 85.
Schulk, an RBI. Double is what he was credited. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the ball's thrown right by him at third. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Here's Connor Gillespie.
Designated hitter, Connor Gillespie.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Sent on the ground out to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So a runner at first with one man gone. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Davis waits on the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he is out on the tag. Here's Joe Panik. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gong is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
McCutchen.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jaso. He hit a sac fly earlier. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are two away. Ready for another chance. Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. So stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Denard Span. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Denard Span.
Hit hard to short. Chalk is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Striding in, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman number 16. Jung-Ho.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is set.
And he will get there to make the running play. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Connor Gillespie. A base hit in his first trip.
Gillespie.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And he takes strike 2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. And a double steal try here. hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. So striding in, Denard Span, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a ball 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Digging in once again.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, shortstop, number 85.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
That was a good 2-0 slider.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Heading out towards shallow right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Here's John Jaso now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes ball 1. We're on to waiting the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard on the ground at first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Brandon.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the catcher.
First offering on its way.
Buster Posey.
Hit to short. Chalk scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jung-Ho Kang. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 16, Jung-Ho Kang.
This one for Crawford at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Will Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In tight here. The first pitch fastball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard up the middle. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the... Ready for another chance. Hunter Pence. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Connor Gillespie. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Gillespie.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rajay Davis.
Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Panic. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Chulk. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 85.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The catcher, number 28, John Jaso.
Into the windup and the pitch. John Jaso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Davis is there. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Denard Span. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder. Denard.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Jaso recovers, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. Now a 6-4 ball game. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Brandon Belt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Felipe Rivera.
Ball 1.
That's some.
Four runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And the runner back safely. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Buster Posey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, runner back safely. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with one down. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Long throw to third, and he is in there. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead things off.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen.
Giants.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 15, second
and that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Jung Ho Kang. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is at the plate. Connor Gillespie. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Nick Hundley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Rajay Davis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman,
He's set, and the pitch. Joe Panik comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Denard
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Matt Moore enters from the pen.
Pitching for the Giants, number 45, Matt Moore.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence is there. He's got it one away. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Starling Marte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Pence coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Chalk. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Corey Guerin takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Tony Watson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
pitching for the Pirates, number 44.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Schimpf brings it in, and a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting,
here's Buster Posey now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel free.